If you're a woman, try making a man feel comfortable and relaxed and see how he responds to that. If he's a masculine man, he will reward you. Don't expect the reward to be instant. Don't expect, the reward you want, but he will reward you. He will invest more. Men, if you make a woman feel safe and secure by being masculine, by being in control of yourself, she will be more feminine towards you. She will show more motherly qualities. Hey, year, what's good, y'all? It's your bro, the God. Today, I'm talking about a very important topic, especially right now since summer's coming around. And we have the most single people ever in history right now. And it's the sexual marketplace. People have a confusion thanks to social media and media sabotage as to what the sexual market is. Now, today I'm talking about the heterosexual sexual market between men and women. That way everybody has a basic understanding of the feelings that each one looks for and also how each one shops and the way that the social media or mainstream media sabotages this with confusion. All right, so let me start with the feeling we look for. As I stated before, women look for men for the feeling of safety and security. If a man is able to make a woman feel safe and secure while she's with him, she will instantly become feminine. She will be more feminine with him, meaning she'll have more motherly qualities. All right, she'll be more nurturing, more caring, more subtle, more graceful, more elegant. She'll be more submissive. All these things are important feminine qualities that men look for in women. Why do men want women to be feminine? Why do men want women to have motherly qualities, right? Because the feeling that they give men, all right? Motherly qualities make men feel relaxed and comfortable. That's why there's always this saying that goes, when you date a man, make sure his stomach is full and his balls are empty. Why? Because when a man has sex, he's relaxed, right? When he busts a nut, he's relaxed. When a man is full, when he eats and stuff like that, he is comfortable. Sexual frustration is the leading cause of stress for men, and hunger is the leading cause of discomfort. So if you're able to satisfy those two needs, then you're able to keep a man relaxed and comfortable. Now, with men, you need to have your money right. You need to have your money right, and also you need to have self-control. If you have self-control, if you're able to control yourself, regardless of the situation and shit like that, you make a woman feel safe. And if you got your money right, you make a woman feel secure. When I say your money right, I mean have your finances in abundance, meaning you could provide for two. Not just for yourself, okay? If you're just good for yourself, that doesn't really make a woman feel secure. Just that, you dress fly, you got a nice crib and shit like that. What makes a woman feel secure is when you have finances in abundance that lets her know that, hey, a date for two, a dinner for two, a this for two, a trip for two is nothing to you, right? That makes her feel secure. That means that when she is most vulnerable, meaning when she's pregnant, that she is taken care of. And having self-control makes her feel safe, because that means that no matter what happens, you're going to have control situation because you have control over yourself. Women, the way you make a man feel relaxed and comfortable is by having your mind right. You need to have your mind right. How do you have your mind right? You got to take care of old issues. You got to take care of biases, all right? You got to be aware of when you're being masculine. Why? Because masculine energy is challenging and controlling. So when you're being challenging and controlling, what you're creating is stress. You're creating tension. You're creating turmoil. So that's why men seek feminine women. Now, what the media has done is that has made women feel that being feminine means being vulnerable, which is not the case. You can be feminine and be in control. So remember that if a man does not feel relaxed and comfortable when he's with you, he's going to stop investing in you. Men, if a woman does not feel safe and secure when she's with you, she's going to stop being feminine with you. Now, let me tell you how people shop on the sexual market. Okay, so men, the way we shop is we shop for vehicles. The same way we shop for a used vehicle, that's how men kind of shop for women on the sexual marketplace. Let me give you an example, right? So when you look for a used vehicle on the market, you're basically looking at the miles in the vehicle, how many owners the vehicle had, and the issues and the maintenance as it pertains to the vehicle, also the vehicle cosmetic maintenance as well. So let me break that down when it comes to women. Okay, so miles. Miles just means, it could be miles on the body. So miles could be, it relates kind of to like fertility and stuff. So if a woman has kids, that means that she has a lot of miles on her body. Her abdomen had to expand, certain muscles got torn. Her body, her box, everything is different after a kid. Another thing is age. So age and having kids, men correlate that to basically like a vehicle having a lot of miles. A lot of, if a woman is older, that means she's probably been with a lot of men. If a woman has kids, that means that her body went through a lot of shit. So that equates to miles to us. Then when it comes to, numbers of owners for a vehicle, that means how many men you've been with, right? When we talk to y'all on a date and stuff like that, we're trying to see how many men y'all been with. You feel me? We don't really ask that. Usually y'all give it up. When y'all complain about men, when y'all talk about other men and shit like that, which y'all do without us even doing or bringing it up, what it does is that it shows us, it lets us get an idea of how many men you've been with. And regardless of whether you left them or they left you, you being with a lot of men is a problem. Just like with any vehicles, a vehicle has a lot of owners. Even if the owners put rims on it, they put radios on it, they upgraded this shit, upgraded that shit. A vehicle having a lot of owners means that there's a greater chance of it having a lot of problems, which is the same thing with women. When women have been with a lot of men, that means there's a greater chance of them having a lot of mental issues. Why is that? Now, that's when we bring it to the maintenance records. So maintenance records. There is cosmetic maintenance, which the woman does, which is how we see y'all. Basically, like, do you take care of your hair? Do you go to the salon? Do you eat right? Do you go to the gym? Right? What are you doing to maintain your beauty? We hollered at y'all, we bagged y'all, we took you out because y'all look good, because we find y'all physically attractive. Men are very physical, right? Masculine energy is very physical. So physical attraction is a big thing for us. What I mean by that is we're looking to see how long could you maintain your beauty with our interviews, with the way you take care of yourself. Like, by when could we expect shit to start breaking down? Like, if we invest in you, if we, commit to you, are you gonna start like letting yourself go? Are you gonna get big? Are you gonna like get ugly and shit? Is your skin quality gonna go down? You know what I'm saying? If you eat like shit, if you don't work out, if you don't take care of your skin and stuff like that, we know is only a matter of time before shit goes bad, right? That's why men love fit girls. Men love girls who their habit is going to the gym or dancing or something like that, something active, and makeup artists also. Makeup artists are really good at taking care of their skin. So men are aware of all that shit. That's why those kind of occupations are attractive to men. Next, mechanical maintenance. Well, how do men associate that to women? Basically, how did the men you've been with treat you? If you have horror stories of men treating you wrong, men doing you dirty, men doing this, men doing that, that means a great chance that there's a problem there that hasn't been solved by you, right? Because all of our problems, we gotta solve them ourselves in our mind. Remember, we need your mind to be right in order to make us feel comfortable and relaxed. In order for you to do that for us, if your mind isn't right, that means you can't be comfortable and you can't relax. So you're not gonna let us be comfortable, you're not gonna let us relax. We are aware of that. So we're seeing if the last guy treated you well or if the last guy treated you bad. Also, how many guys have you been with? Because if, guys left you, then that means there's a problem with you. If you're the one that keeps on leaving guys, then that means that you either get with anybody, which is an issue, or you don't know how to pick guys. So you don't have trust in your selection process. Now with women look for investors and business partners. The way you could relate this is to Shark Tank, right? On Shark Tank, people present their business and they're looking for the best shark to buy their business, right? What is a woman's business? Herself, her life. She wants to see if she can grow with you. Remember, feminine energy is a reflection of masculine energy, even though they're polar opposites. Women tend to reflect the men they are with. So they want to be with a man they want to reflect. And just like how on Shark Tank, they present a business and they want to see who's going to invest the most, but also who has the most knowledge, the most connection, the most networking skills in order to grow the business the best and the fastest without giving as much control, right? What is control? Control is how much does a woman let you control the situation? How much does it control the relationship, right? A lot of women want a big upfront investment. They want you to pay a lot. They want you to give them a lot of attention, a lot of energy, right? It's not just about money. Your energy, your attention, your time, those are all invested in a woman and they want all of that. But they don't want to give a lot of equity sometimes. You feel me? That's when a woman's being masculine. So on Shark Tank, you see that sharks always want equity. Men are the same exact way. So men, if a woman doesn't feel safe and secure with you, if she doesn't feel you're a good investor, if she doesn't feel you're going to grow her business. What ends up happening is she ends up being a bit more masculine with you. What that is that's kind of like her losing interest, kind of like her losing respect. Sometimes something you did, or sometimes it's just she feels a better option came along. Just like if you're a business owner and someone has very little equity in a business and stuff like that, you might be looking for a better investor or a better business partner for your business. Women do the same exact thing. So remember, women are also subtle. They are subliminal. So men, we are straightforward breakups. Women are more subtle about it. And it's the same thing with business. There are people in business who are very straightforward, and there are people in business who are very subtle and discreet about, cutting ties. So keep that all in mind, people, all right? Now, another thing I want y'all to keep in mind that the media also tries to sabotage with confusion is the right to having requirements, standards, and expectations. The media and social biases are saying that it's okay for women to have requirements, standards, and expectations. But if men do it, men are seen as discriminating and also judgmental and misogynistic if we have requirements, standards, and expectations. Why? Because men tend to have, more control over the environment because it's a mostly man-controlled world, right? But ladies, you gotta understand, if you like a man, other women like him too. And anybody with options, regardless of the demographic, if they have options, that means they're going to have requirements, standards, and expectations. And think about what those requirements, standards, and expectations are. Don't be surprised when the guy that you want does not want to invest in you. Don't be surprised when the guy that you want or the guy that you've been talking to starts investing less, or just ends up stop talking to you, or just looks for somebody else to be with and shit like that, right? Remember, men are in the sexual market like car shoppers. There are certain guys that if they have the money, if they have the space, are going to shop for more than one car because they can maintain and take care of more than one car. Then there are men that want more than one car but can't maintain them, and those cars end up getting repoed. Now, I know some of that probably went over some of y'all heads, but I'm trying to frame it in as simple a form as I can. So let me sum this all up. Feelings we're looking for: women, safety and security. And the way a man could give her that is by being in control of himself and having abundance of finances. Men are looking for the feelings of relaxation and comfort from a woman. And the way y'all give us that is by having your mind right and by being feminine with us. Now, the way we shop: men shop for vehicles, women shop for business partners and investors. Now, sabotaging confusion is to keep in mind that all of us have requirements, standards, and expectations. And you got to think about when you like somebody, when you're trying to talk to somebody, or when you're trying to intrigue and attract somebody, that they also have requirements, standards, and expectations, regardless of the demographic. I'm going to keep coming to y'all with these sexual market tips and tricks with my, experience as someone that had, 10 years dating or so, and as well as the people that I speak to, and with what goes on in nature and what you could see in reality. All right, try this in your real life. If you're a woman, try making a man feel comfortable and relaxed and see how he responds to that. If he's a masculine man, he will reward you. Don't expect the reward to be instant. Don't expect, the reward you want, but he will reward you. He will invest more. Men, if you make a woman feel safe and secure by being masculine, by being in control of yourself, she will be more feminine towards you. She will show more motherly qualities. All right? It's your boy, The God. I'll catch y'all next time. One.